getting mad. When Carl turns red, you know it's bad. Better turn tail, now you know. Get him by the neck and pull him low. Hey Carl, don't you crash my gate. Damn, Mr. Q, it's too late. Carl is storming, get out of the way. Only fools hang around and stay. Around the side by side, around the tree, across the pasture, just to wait and see. He's had a tango or two, rather a brawl. Left Lester in his boxers, folks, that's all. Hey Carl, what's the vibe today? Is it chasing time or are you chill today? You're not gonna like this, I gotta say. I'm putting on the gear, it's moving day. It's true, we might be a little bit moody, but don't we all get a little bit broody? He's gentle and kind with the little crew and guards them well like a dad would do. Hey Carl, why you got that stare? He dropped it low like he don't care. With a little sway and a wingtip flap, someone is feeling a bend and snap. Dangerous, grumpy, yeah, that's true. But a friend and protector through and through. Can we sit this one out? Thanks, brother.
Yeah, I got it.
You're the man.
Good morning and hi to hello, everybody. Lester and Jamie here.
I've been waiting for this moment.
These are our new coffee mugs. Can you read what it says?
The best time to drink coffee is now.
The best time to drink coffee is now. You all join us as we do our coffee clinks to you all. Clink, clink. Cheers, salute, and all of those things. Yeah, someone says, hey, you're Dark Lester today. I am Dark Lester.
I'm Dark Jamie today. I'm wearing pants. It was 55 when we woke up this morning.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh, so good.
Which is good. This morning I said, Jamie, I'm a little bit nervous about something. I said I went to bed last night with a little bit of a tickle in the back of my throat. And I woke up this morning with that same tickle. I says, I cannot get sick. And she goes, let's just drink some coffee. We'll burn it out. And I'm like, burn it out?
Yes.
And then she said,
growing up, it wasn't healing unless it was burning. You weren't cleaning out the infection unless it was burning.
yeah, because supposedly burning was a good thing.
Think about it. Peroxide, alcohol, mercurochrome.
Yeah, monkey blood
Yeah.
is what we call mercurochrome. And they said that, yeah, if it burnt, it was working.
Look,
If
facts, Jamie. Lindsay says facts. It's the truth.
If it burns, it's working.
Now
So
it's like crazy. I ran an urgent care for a while, and I was like, isn't it supposed to, like, whatever they're putting on, like, it's not supposed to sting. You should only use, like, water. It should never sting. And I'm like, what kind of sorcery is this? Like, what do you mean it's not supposed to sting?
Yeah.
Everything stung.
Do you remember that they also told us that whenever you put peroxide, all of that white stuff is the poison? That is the poison coming out of your
Oh,
body.
you're cooking it out.
Yeah, you're cooking all that
You're literally
poison
cooking it out.
No, I don't. I do not feel bad. I give you my. Now, hold on a minute. First of all, there'll be 50 people say you look tired. You look bad. Lester.
We are tired. We're
Oh my
always tired.
God, just don't say it. Fine, maybe I do, but don't tell me I do, please. So I feel fine, no matter how I may
This coffee's
look.
gonna help him. We both will gargle salt water because I had a little touch of it earlier this week where I was like,
She brought it home from Alabama, y'all. She brought it home.
it was from y'all, okay? We were
Yeah.
hugging and kissing and
Comes from Alabama with the banjo on her knee.
Anyway.
You know the song?
there was a lot of interaction. Yeah.
So,
But hold on a second. What's the rest
oh,
of
Susanna, don't you cry for me, because I come from Alabama
with a banjo on my knee.
So, if I had some spoons,
Spoons.
boy, if I had some spoons,
Yeah.
I would fit in just perfect. Oh no, Jason found the gnome. Jason found the gnome.
I love that.
Sorry, y'all, we got a train going by.
It's all good. And I saw in his video, he's like, that's going to be here forever. This is its new home. And I was like, you do know that it's behind is like facing the road. Like,
Well, how long did it take him to find it? That's my question, because if he didn't
Right.
see it, how many people driving up to Cog Hill is going to actually sit there and like, oh my God, look at these pervs.
you know
and
that
turn
Brooke was
around and
out
go
of
home.
town all week and she hasn't said a word to me about it. And all I can think of, she either doesn't watch Jason's videos
She doesn't.
or she's mad at me. One of those two things. So
Why
like,
would she be mad at you for snooping around her property?
I didn't snoop around. Let's be fair here. I
She
went in and
probably
did my
assumes
thing.
if you snuck through their barn and her milk room and her everything else, you probably stuck to her bedroom also. Did you open all of her
Oh my
drawers?
God, I did not even go in
Did
their
you
house.
open all her drawers
did not go
and
in their
find
house.
all their?
Oh my God, no. I
No?
did not go in their house. No. But and I legit made my path and got out and I didn't video anybody else's stuff. Like I was very meticulous and careful and quick. And I'm sure they have the cameras to prove it. The most embarrassing part was my interaction with Nugget because Nugget wanted to date me a little.
Date you, huh?
Nugget was very invested. So
Yeah, God forbid anyone goes through our drawers, Jamie. God forbid.
we'll find half of your missing socks. I'm sure of it.
And well, happy Saturday to you all. Isn't this a beautiful view behind us with eight horses running around and a pony?
I was like, hold on, there's 9. Don't discount her.
I said the pony.
Yeah, there's 9.
So you know how funny this is, and it was so obvious the day that we brought them over. It was the video that I put on your channel, actually, how confused people were because they did not know about pony.
Oh.
They're like, I'm sorry, someone
they like,
fill me in.
Sir, that's a donkey.
Yeah, they're like, someone fill me in. I'm pretty sure that's a donkey. And there were so many comments. And I'm like, at some point I got tired of answering them. A lot of the other folks who were reading comments helped answer it.
Aw.
That she identifies as a pony, y'all. Ivy is a donkey, but she identifies as a pony. And
Yesterday.
she's woke, y'all. She's woke, and we ain't gonna mess with her. She's woke, okay? Ivy's woke. Ivy's done woke. She's woke. She can identify.
Ivy isn't. I'll tell you what Ivy is.
And I'm
Ivy
a very
is-
good-looking, handsome man.
Ivy is old enough to where she doesn't require a filter anymore, and she does exactly what she wants.
Yep.
That's what Ivy is. Yesterday, I was picking out all of the horses' feet, and I told Lester, I said, "Do you want to know who the easiest one to pick feet was?"
This is crazy.
Ivy.
Ivy.
Ivy. Everybody else is in their stall, and Ivy comes trucking up the middle. And
Can we dye her hair purple or pink or green? Can we put some green streaks, some green or purple streaks in
Maybe.
her hair?
Maybe. She walks up that middle, and she picks up her hoof for me, like she's showing me, like, "Hey, I get to be first today." Like it was so sweet.
Ivy's part of your Do Not Care Club.
Ivy might be the president of the Do Not Care Club. She does not give a darn about anything at all. She's like, "I will do what I want. I will eat with who I want, And I don't care one bit.
Yeah, someone says, don't forget they do call that emu over there the sheriff.
The sheriff was very invested in me while I was there.
So he was taking advantage of his position of power, is what you're trying to say. And there's no videos on that?
Listen, I'm sure that Jason has videos. However, I was in a vulnerable situation. Like, I was trying to do a good deed, refill the water, right? Because that's a chore. That's a farm chore. And like, I don't know, I'm a weirdo. Like, I want to help, but I didn't want to invade, right? So we're parked right there, and here's the water, and here's the hose. And by the way, Jason and Brooke have hoses that are like 6 foot long, and they just go straight from the spigot into the thing, so there's not hose draped everywhere. It's
kinked up all over the place.
It's brilliant. I was like, why didn't we ever think about this? Ever?
Well, I actually have thought about that, Jamie.
Well,
I have multiple short hoses.
Yeah, but yours are just cut. Theirs have like
Well, yeah,
ends and
mine are cut.
nozzles and like the whole bit.
I just cut them, and then the rest of it is ruined.
No, they have like strategically, perfectly length hoses, so there's not draped or tangled or kinked or anything like that. Like, it was perfect. So I was filling it up, and I set my phone down on the edge, and my phone went inside his little yard.
Oh, yes.
And I had to have a moment. And I talked about it on Time Out Tuesday. I won't demonstrate that effort again, but Nugget and I are friends now.
Guys,
Whether I like it or not.
I removed the comment. Listen, we're not talking politics this morning. I just said woke as the social movement. It's just the social movement. So stop. Don't get all crazy. Don't let things crazy you up. We ain't crazy. I actually have already drank the entire cup of coffee, though.
One swallow away.
We got these gifted this week.
They're really smooth.
And
I really like
beautiful,
them because
but they're small.
But they have a really smooth lip, and they have a matte finish to them, and I really love that. I don't know why. It feels amazing. But they are small, so you'll be seeing us drink roughly 4 cups of coffee.
Lighten up, Francis. Someone says, Francis, please, baby, don't do that. Come on, guys. We're all friends and family here. It was a joke. It was my joke, and that's what I do. Don't steal my joke. Don't steal my thunder. Want me to fill that up for you?
Yes. You want to know the weirdest thing about Nugget, though?
Yeah.
That I guess I didn't pay attention to. Number 1, he has an alfalfinator little hair thing. Okay. Number 2, he's blue. Not sad.
Nugget's blue?
Nugget, you know how Carl he's red undertones, and and his legs have red undertones. So like if he gets mad, he shows red. When Nugget starts to feel his feelings, Nugget turns blue.
They're asking, what do the mugs say? The best time
to drink coffee.
Is now. And then, So no, I am going to go fill these up right quick. But will you tell everyone I did not dye my beard?
He didn't dye his beard.
Guys, I have not dyed my beard. Let me get it nice and close. I don't know what is the reason you say that.
Right now. So the bottom is thicker and the top is shorter.
Now, I've not shaved in a little bit, so it may be thickening up. But I am going to tell you what I think it might be. My skin is a little more tan than it has been. I've been out painting. I've got a lot of fencing work done, and I'm doing that during the heat of the day. So I will say I'm a little bit more tanned than what I normally wear. I don't really wear it. I try not to go into the sun. You guys know that I had that little scare. What side was that on? I had that little scare a while back with that patch of skin. And I'm telling you something, it terrified me. I did not want to have, and so luckily, thank you, Lord, everything was fine. It was just, what do they call that? Eczema?
Eczema.
They gave me something that went away. So I'm fine. But it gave me a scare enough to where now I don't want to mess with the sun. But I have had to get some painting done. And so I feel like I'm just got a nice little summer tan. And if that makes my beard look anything different, but trust me, I still got tons of grays in there.
I love the gray.
I got tons of grays. I'm that salt and pepper look, as they say.
The gray is my favorite.
I don't know why, but it's just, it's not darker or maybe just a little bit thicker, but no, I have not dyed my, no, I'm going.
I'm going.
No, you're not.
I am.
Sit your butt down.
Nope.
Jamie, I'm not, no, they're going to be mad at me.
Okay.
They're going to be mad at me. I'm sorry. I was going to go and I just couldn't stop talking. I'm so sorry. I was going to go and I just could not stop talking. Forgive me. Oh, well, look at the background. If that darn feed buggy wasn't sitting there. Hey, girls. Hey, sweet girls. Jamie had a dream that we showed up and one of the horses had a baby. And I'm like, that can't be. And so I was trying to think about all of the dates when we got different horses, and could there possibly be any horse pregnant that came here pregnant? Oh, they answered me back. That was Stormy. That was Stormy. So you already know that we had a little bit of a break-in from the neighbor's horse, but I don't think that resulted in anything. So we got our fingers crossed that we're not going to even think about that. But tell me real fast, Jamie, some dates of when did we acquire Prim? That was in November, huh?
December 10th.
That was in December. So if there were any horses that would have come here bred, Prim could be a possibility. When did we get? Well, we got Roman right at the new year, right?
I take that back. Prim came November 24th. Roman came December 10th.
Roman was December.
Yeah.
Prim was November.
Yeah.
So that would be, Prim would be getting close. So, but I
just don't think so.
No, we have no reason to think so. We don't really see any kind of a bag developing or anything like that. So
no.
But I told him about your dream. You dreamt that one of your horses had a baby.
I
You
did.
showed up and there was a baby.
I
here.
did. I was like, I woke up and told Lester I had 2 dreams last night. So that was one. I
Thank you
woke
for the
up.
coffee.
You're welcome. I got here and I was like, what is that out in the pasture? And you're like, somebody had a calf. And I was like, nobody had a calf. I was like, there's a baby horse out there. And I was so pumped and excited that I jumped out of the truck and climbed the gate to be able to climb the fence to be able to get in, and ran out to it. And then my other dream was horrible. I woke up actually in a panic. I woke up and for whatever reason, I had to cut off all of my hair.
It is horrible.
And here's the crazier part.
Well, hold on. It's also scary because that could be like, obviously cutting off your hair could be, for obvious cancer.
Right. I had to cut off all my hair. Not like here, like all my hair.
Like shave it. You wanted to go ahead and just let me help you.
I had no more hair in my dream. And I was like crying and panicked about it. And like,
real fast. I'm just curious.
And my hair's short right now.
I just want to see how you would look with no hair. You actually have a really pretty face.
I have a flat head. The backside of my.
That's actually very pretty, Jamie.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you think so, because in my dream, I didn't think so.
Y'all look.
Stop it.
Hey, you look a lot better than me.
Stop.
Look at that.
Yeah, but the backside of my head is flat and I know it. And I have a crooked face.
There you go.
So I was all panicked
You're
about
good
it.
now.
I was all panicked about it. And then this is crazy. This morning, after I got out of bed, I opened up Facebook. And do you know that the very first advertisement on there was for wigs?
Oh, Facebook reads your mind.
But
and
how
your
could they read
dreams.
my mind in my dreams?
Now, oh boy. Oh Lord, don't open my Facebook, please. We're not going to open my Facebook. I got to start opening Facebook in private if they're reading my dreams.
God. Anyway, so that happened.
As a cancer overcomer, bald was great, says Wendy Lou.
It probably is. I was thinking to myself this is probably where it stemmed from last night. I said as we got in bed, I'm like, I took my hair out of my ponytail and I was like, oh, I probably should have washed my hair tonight. And
That's right. You did say that.
I said
you
that.
Did say
I
that.
just remembered it just now.
And I'm like, are you going to go back to the tub again? Because she's been in it for like at least an hour and a half.
I had a long hot bath
She
last
reheated
night.
the water again, and she reheated it again, and she reheated it again. And I'm thinking, boy, she's in that tub for a long time.
Yes.
And then she come out, and I went to lay down, and she goes, I should have washed my hair. And I'm like, are you going back?
I considered it. And then I was like, nah, I'll just put some more dry shampoo in it. It'll be fine. But maybe that's what triggered my like, hey, just shave it all off
Roberta,
or whatever.
cancer survivor.
Aw.
Bless you, sweet lady.
2 times.
Elaine's
Wow.
sister's fighting cancer right now. Boy, cancer's a tough one.
Debbie says, you need a hot tub. We have a blow up hot tub. It didn't survive prom, but I received the new part for it. And I actually told Lester the other day, I was like, we should put that back up. The problem is that we have a lot of cats and it's a blow up hot tub. I don't know.
Well, we could put it over here where we only have a couple of cats.
Yeah.
But and listen, let's just be honest. Can we just be honest? Now that we have your horses moved over here, you've been over here more this week than you have in the last 6 months.
That's true.
You have been. She's been over here more this week.
I've been here every day. I haven't missed a day.
She had. Yeah, one day she showed up in the RV in her motorhome. What does that tell you?
We're gonna just shack up separate. You got yours, I got mine.
Well, oh my goodness
We
gracious.
had fun in the RV that day.
Absolutely. We had a great time. Boy, sir, it was a part of my Kahoot game last night, actually. I said, what was the real reason Jamie showed up to get me in her motorhome RV? Now, I know it was because you had to work, and it made a perfect workspace. There was one funny story, though.
Oh,
There
God.
was really one funny story about work and working from the RV while I was driving. But I'll let Jamie tell that story. But also, we did go to Sam's, and we went to a place called Atwood's, which is like a really mega
farm store,
farm store.
ranch store, yeah.
And we filled up every compartment. We filled up all the basement, all the compartments, and it was so easy to put all the groceries and all the feeds and all the things that we bought just around the RV.
Well, and when I bought the stuff at Sam's, I put it in the fridge of the RV and the freezer. Like it was
the creamer.
It was perfect.
Which we forgot about it, and I still had no creamer over here for a couple of days, but we brought it this morning.
Yes. Yeah.
Listen, I cannot catch all of the comments, but I just want to congratulate, and I don't know if that's even the best word, but all of the cancer survivors, because I'm seeing there's a lot of them.
It's unbelievable.
And it comes in so many different forms. But guys, it's not that I'm not acknowledging your comment. I just can't read them all. Don't forget, you need to do your YouTube. Can you do it from your phone?
Yeah.
I could not.
I didn't know that.
Gosh, Jamie, I'm a loser. We had to set up everything, and I was unable to set up Jamie's YouTube from my phone, from my computers. I don't have her logged in over here. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
Forgive me.
I got it.
And then, so the thing is, we were unable to. Where was my mind at? What was I talking about?
The RV and me working in there.
Oh, so yeah, we took the RV. I could have swore I was on something else.
Sam's and packing it up.
Anyway, not a big deal. Jamie, what I was saying was I'm not trying to avoid your comments, but remember we have two channels going over here. And so the comments that you are seeing, or you're only seeing from whatever channel you're on, either I'm a Survivor Sanctuary or you're on Suits to Boots.
Yeah. But
what me and Jamie are seeing on our computer is what you're seeing times 2. So the comments, they just fly. They fly. Now, every once in a while, it will pause to catch up, and that's when I can actually see a comment. And I'm not wearing my glasses.
For everybody that says they're on Suits to Boots, thank you.
Whoa.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're like, oh, because. Yeah.
Whoa. Don't let me read them comments. I'm playing, and we're not in competition, guys. I support Jamie. As a matter of fact, I made her 2 wonderful videos that have done very well for her. And I'm like, let's go, sister. Come on, pay up, pay up, pay up. Oh, everyone's asking, and I don't care. And no one needs to really know, but they want to know. How did the 24-hour live stream go?
I don't know. It's still not posted.
That's what I said last night.
It's still not posted.
So YouTube kind of warned us about that. It said if you go over a certain amount of time, then there's going to be, YouTube's going to have to do some stuff to break it down because it has to be able to fit on their servers. Yeah. So it's very rare you're ever going to find the entire 24-hour live stream, but that's been almost a week. And it has still not posted. It says
it won't post over 12 hours, somebody says.
If it will not post if it's over 12 hours. So if you caught it live, you caught it live. But if not, it's over and done with. It's just gone forever. So we have no idea how it did. Because my question was, when you live stream for that long, are people seeing ads?
Right.
And people said, yes, there were ads about every 15 or 20 minutes. That means that YouTube has made some money from the advertisers.
I mostly wanted to know like how many people watch. That's like I mostly wanted to
that would be interesting.
And like and how long did people watch?
I love the average watch time. Did people spend an hour watching?
Because it won't even show me the analytics on it.
Yeah. So sometimes we can't really tell analytics and stuff if YouTube doesn't share it with us, and we have no idea. A lot of people say they use premium, so they don't see ads.
Jamie use premium.
Does, but I refuse to. I just refuse. I'm cheap, okay? I'm cheap. What does it cost you per month to do premium?
I don't know, $14 or something like that.
So Jamie pays $14 not to have to ever see any ads. To me, I just rather keep my
Well,
$14.
It's $14 plus it does that play in the background thing which you hate. I love it because I can listen while I drive and things like
yeah.
that. But I like it.
Yeah, last year she got so tired of me having to watch ads that she actually bought premium for me. It was a gift. And all of a sudden I was like, wait, oh no. I'm like, someone hacked my account. I got premium. And she goes, surprise. And she thought it was the sweetest thing that
Such
she got
a
me.
cheapskate.
No. I just think that what can $14 buy?
Time.
I guess that's kind of true. I guess that is kind of true. Yeah. So anyway, folks who have premium don't have to worry about.
Well, I don't mind watching ads. I just a lot of times when I was doing screen recordings of our old videos, it was ruining the screen recordings. That's how it started.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to capture old content that you deleted.
Hey, funny story, and I'm not trying to cut you off. Look at this, Chester. Oh, Shadow Cat over here sees a dragonfly that has got stuck in a spider web.
Yeah.
There's a dragonfly stuck in a spider web, and he's eyeballing it. He's trying to jump up and grab it. I hate to make y'all watch something so horrific. He's trying to find a way to get up there and grab that dragonfly out of that spider web. He's a good kitty. He's a good kitty cat. And then also, I think that whoever keeps saying that there's something wrong with Nikki Bella's neck, guys, I've loved on her and I pet her. I even let her come in the house and get in the bed with me. Jamie's my witness for that. And I don't see anything major. Sometimes you see little things here and there. What do you
mean that there's something wrong with her neck?
Okay, well, there's a particular lady, and it's sweet. I'm not upset. I appreciate you noticing things, but she is sure that there's some kind of a tumor on Nikki Bella's neck, and I just don't see what you see. I do not see what you see. And as a matter of fact, the day that Jamie picked me up and we went in the RV, I let Nikki Bella come inside because she wanted to be in. I said, you know what? I'm going to leave her for a little bit. We won't be gone but a couple of hours. And so I don't have a cat litter box in there.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to let her be inside. I think that she'll be fine. And I did not see what this particular lady has seen. And I'm getting emails and the moderators are being harassed. And I'm like, moderators, just tell her, leave it alone. Let it go. But you know what? I don't have a reason not to show you Nikki Bella. And so
she loves the hayloft and she loves your bed.
Yes. So we do have special collars on them. What's that collar called? It was expensive.
Sorrento, something like that. It's the cat. It's the one that lasts like 8 months.
Are you getting the sun in your eyes? Want me to move us forward or backwards?
It feels amazing.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Please save the dragonfly.
The
dragonfly's already dead.
It's not alive.
The dragonfly's not alive, but it's just blowing in the wind.
Yeah.
So too late to save the dragonfly.
Sorresto. Thank you, Lilene. Yeah. I love Sorresto. I know there's a lot of people that don't love it, but it is so easy for us because putting the drops on everybody every month, like for whatever reason, was not fighting off the fleas. And the Sorrestos, I put them on once and I don't think about it for 8 months, sometimes 9 even. It'll last that long. They're lovely for cats. I've never done them for dogs. Our dogs are on Simparco, which is the trifecta thing that it does the flea, tick, deworming, or flea, tick, heartworm, and deworming. Yeah.
Yep. Well, as someone says, did the kittens find homes? Yeah, with us. They're just our forever cats now. We love them.
They are about ready to get, this month is their month to get fixed. They're finally old enough to get all of their surgeries. So that will be happening this month because we will stop the kitten distribution system that is happening around us by far.
Guys, I see the question popping up a lot. And thank you, Miss Vanessa. Doesn't she look beautiful? Look at her picture. I talked to her yesterday and I says, we were talking about the meet and greet, which at some point you and I had to discuss this. And I says, Vanessa, I says, why don't you come? I says, you can stay in the JL motel. You don't got to try to worry about. And so Vanessa is scared of flying. I hope this doesn't embarrass you, Vanessa. She's scared to fly. Do you know anyone scared to fly?
Yeah.
And so she says she could take a train, but she cannot miss work during that month. She's trying to save her days for December to go visit her mother.
Oh, good for
And
you, Miss
she has the
Vanessa.
kind of job that she's only allowed so many days, and there's no way they would let her out of work that many days back to back. And so she says if she wasn't afraid to fly, then she would absolutely be here, help us work the meet and greet. But she goes, Lester, I'm sorry. She goes, flying does something to me. I just can't fly.
It's okay.
But Vanessa reminds us all, she's our moderator, by the way, and she goes, it does not cost any money to subscribe to the channel.
No.
It doesn't cost anything. But a lot of folks think the word subscribe is like the old days. You have to have a subscription to a magazine.
Yeah.
But in this day and age, subscribe on
No.
YouTube, it means that you just belong to a channel. You choose them as someone that you want to belong to. And then the beauty of taking the time to subscribe to a channel means that whenever you open up your YouTube on your phone, listen, I'm going to open up my YouTube on my phone, okay? Let me find my YouTube. I want to show y'all something you probably don't even know about, and I should do a tutorial about this. So you open up YouTube, and by default, YouTube is going to show you what they want you to see. I know you can't see my phone. This is what YouTube wants me to watch, right? This is what YouTube wants me to watch, which is great. There's some good stuff here. There's some other stuff that I don't want to watch. And so if you're not careful, you'll end up clicking on stuff that you don't really care to watch, and it will take you down a rabbit hole. Is that the right word?
Mm-hmm.
So instead, there's a thing on here at the very bottom. I know you can't see that. It says subscriptions. Jamie, can you touch it and show them what happens? Whenever you touch subscriptions,
Boy, my fingers have blue
now-
and nail ball like I'm a wreck.
if you touch subscriptions, now it's only going to show you the channels that you want to watch. So you don't got to waste time with all that mumbo jumbo. If you don't want to deal with the politics or the disasters or the government BS or all of that mess, then don't waste your time. You simply open your YouTube and you touch that button that says subscriptions, and it only goes to the channels that you want to watch. So over here, I have, look at my #1 subscription.
I see it.
What is it?
I'm a survivor.
No, my #1.
Oh,
You
up
better.
top, from Suits to Boots.
My #1 channel that I love to watch is From Suits to Boots. #2 is I'm a Survivor. #3,
Shirtless Jake.
Shirtless Jake. #4,
Cog Hill.
Cog Hill. So there y'all go. Those are the channels that I want to see what's going on. Now there's more, but it only shows me my top 5.
Do you want to
And
know something?
I'm not going to tell. I will not tell you my #5. Okay, I'm not telling you my #5. Anyway, that's. What do y'all think my #5 is? What do y'all think? This will be so funny. Don't you say anything, and don't make the faces. Do not make the faces.
All right, I won't even look.
You can look.
No, I can't do it.
Don't stop
I have
chugging
no-
that
I have
coffee.
no control.
Stop chugging that coffee.
I have no control.
You're out drinking me today. Hey, what do y'all think my #5 channel that I like to watch is? I'm not going to tell you, but I'm just curious. So no, I'm so sorry to say this, but it's none of those. It's my dancing channel. I like to watch the dancing robot girl. I can't show you or I was going to demonetize me. But she's a little Asian lady, and she dresses up like a doll, like a little doll, and she it's the cutest thing, and I love to watch her. I don't have a weird. It's not one of those kind of sites, and it's nothing weird. I'm going to show y'all a snippet, but I'm going to put it on mute so you can't hear. Dancing Asian robot girl dressed like a doll. That's what I'm going to type in.
He doesn't even know the name of the channel because
No.
he doesn't need to.
No, I want to show them. Oh, volume down. Volume down. This might not be the.
No,
Yeah, she's not in slow mo. She's a.
it's her.
Okay, I know that's her, but that's not the best one to show. Anyway, I like watching her channel. I don't know why. It's called Elo. Oh, Lord. Anyway, I'm not encouraging you to go watch her, but I'm saying that I like watching the dancing robot girl. And do I watch Dancing Everybody?
Yes,
Do
that
I?
is a fact. There is a guy that like goes down the escalator.
Javier. I watch Javier. Javier's a great moonwalker and a great dancer. And even though I'm at my age, I still communicate daily with Javier and I give him pointers. Now, he's never replied to me. I should say that he's never replied. But as I'm watching Javier's dance TikToks or Javier's dancing YouTubes, I say, hey, Javier, what's up, bro? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? He has never acknowledged me, ever. But he does what I tell him to do.
Yes, Miss Teresa, I love to watch West Coast Swing too. That's my favorite, especially the impromptu.
I don't believe they're really impromptu. I know for a fact they're not.
No, some absolutely are.
So
because you can see the weirdness in some of them in the beginning of like them trying to figure it out and like get each other's rhythm and what they're gonna do, and then it just like explodes from there. It is my favorite thing. And there's a gentleman. I don't know his name.
The fat guy.
Yes, I love him. I love him. I don't know how to dance, but I would love to dance with him one day. And don't call him the fat guy. I just call him the
he's
guy.
A lot heavier set.
I call him the bigger guy.
He's a bigger guy. He's big boned, but he has great dance moves.
He has control. Like he has power, and this is why it's intriguing to me, okay? Because he's a regular normal person. He's not some fit and active guy who's like been maybe he's been dancing his whole life, but he has such control and power with not a lot of elaborate, like, and he communicates in way, like, I don't know how he's able to like match up to some of these much younger women, but he just does, and his energy matches, and like, I don't know, I'd love to watch him dance.
I wonder if he's married.
Probably is.
Because if he's not, he probably gets a lot of girls because he can dance so good.
He is incredible control, and like he doesn't have to get so elaborate and fancy. Like some of them get like super fancy, and like you can tell they.
So
put
you're
on,
not
like,
going to find Fat Boy throwing his legs over some woman and then sliding and then pulling her underneath, like, because some people do that, which is why I think it's fake.
Him. I have to find him.
Oh, Jamie, please
People
don't.
want to know what I'm talking about.
No, please don't. Turn the volume down because they'll stick us with a copyright. Sure enough. So listen, I think that they say they're impromptu.
They're improv, yeah.
But I don't really believe that because they'll call out a name, and these people know each other. They know what they're doing. Don't forget, guys, that the internet controls the narrative. They can tell you whatever they want to tell you, and you can't prove that it's not true because you're not there. But I guarantee you they've practiced these moves before. And so the only way...
This guy. Like, he is just...
Now watch. Don't tell me that they've just walked here and this is the first time they've ever done this together.
Yes, they have. You can see the awkwardness.
No, it's a lie.
No, it
Jamie,
is.
You believe what the internet is telling you.
Not all of his are improv, but some of them are, and this one is.
How do you know?
If you watch closely in the beginning, he takes control, and then she just rolls up into it, and he's just a little bit delayed from her, so he just picks up on it.
Okay. So
I'm telling you.
You believe the narrative.
His name is John Lindo.
Now they're going to end up leaving our channel to go watch Fat Boy dance. You've just now sent them away from our channel to go watch. See, that's why I said robot girl, dancing robot girl.
I love him. And there's a woman named Lauren who I absolutely love too. Like, I'll watch her and I'm like, I want to be her. I want to be her. And she just has the most smooth, and she just looks so happy the second she starts dancing. And it is just like, I don't know. There's something magical. I've never been a dancer. Okay. Like
Vicky is screaming at me. Stop calling him fat. Vicky, he's a big boned guy.
I just call him John. Now he has a name. His name's John now. He's a larger man. Like he's a big and tall man.
He's just a big guy.
He's a really big guy. Not like, I mean, like he's a big guy, like big guy. Anyway, I love dancing, and dancing to me is a language, and Lester is an incredible dancer. But
my dance comes from within. I don't practice a dance step the same way as that girl did and that girl did. And then all of a sudden they say, okay, and now it's time for Big John and Mary Lou. And all of a sudden we do everything natural.
No.
Because that's what they're doing. And I'm not jealous of Big John. I don't care.
what I was saying is that you're very skilled in the dance arena, and like he has rhythm and all the things.
I wish Javier would reply to me and give me some validation then.
Don't have that wish. I can polka and I can two-step.
I'm going to go for a coffee while you talk about polka and two-step.
That's about my limit. And then like, you know, the 1990s get on the dance floor in the dive bar. I can do that. Like, he's a mess. Anyway, I love John and I love West Coast Swing. And if any dance videos pop up on my like history or like just in general, you will find me just watching over and over and over again. Yeah, he's with me. I have no words. Just he's with me. I'm glad I didn't know the guy's name was John. That's horrible that I never looked up his name. But, you know, I don't get to watch very much at all. But when they come up, I'm like, man, I wish there was a West Coast Swing like dance place around here that I could go learn, because I think it's probably like great fitness as well. Like I just look at those people and they're so happy. It's like they are just in their element, and it's probably I feel that way about music, and I probably would feel that way about dance if I could dance. I can dance, but ain't nobody want to watch me, and
Can I stop now?
I don't know what's happening right now.
Well, I'm spilling all our coffee.
You're like Dirty Dancing. All I could think about was like you're carried a watermelon at this point in time. You know about that?
See, fat boys can dance, Jamie.
You're not fat. You've actually lost a lot of weight.
Fat boys can dance.
Have you noticed how much weight he's lost? Maybe that's what's up with your beard.
What's Carly saying? What the hell, Lester? What the hell? That was me trying to impress you all like Big John does. God.
Big John's got moves. I'm
Guess
sorry.
it didn't work. I'm guessing it's not working.
Don't you think if there was a West Coast Swing thing that we would go take lessons? Wouldn't that be fun? Lester's very nimble and picks things up very easy.
Stop. Leave me alone. I can say fat if I want to.
No,
all of my cows are
they're
fat.
saying that you lost a lot of weight.
My cows are fat. Our horses are fat. Our pigs are fat. Our goats are fat.
Our goats are so fat.
I'm fat.
I just spit.
Fat's not a bad word. Don't steal my vocabulary. You don't steal my joy and my vocabulary, please. I'm not flat, Lester. No, I'm not. That was the funniest comment. I'm not flat, Lester. Okay. By the way, where is Flat Lester now? I know that Ryan had him for a bit.
I have no idea. I don't know if Ryan's done with you.
Oh.
Or what he's done with you.
God, I'm done.
But I did see you in a video this week with Ryan.
Yeah, I did too. I watched that.
You were overseeing some coffee roasting.
Hey, so Miss Megan is here. I want to tell you what I'm going to do, and I'm going to ask your permission on camera. I hope that if Miss Megan can find the time to come to the meet and greet, we let her stay in the Mini Pearl. And here's why I say that. Because she has worked so hard for both of our channels. So Miss Megan, if you're watching, and I think you are, consider that. You could be a visitor, a friend, and you could camp out in the Mini Pearl. Would that be fun?
Yeah.
I should have asked you that ahead of time. Jimmy, did y'all see her vacuuming up after me? We took a road trip and my feet were a little bit dirty because I do work on a farm, and she did not bring me clean shoes to put on. You okay? She didn't bring me clean shoes. She just said, get in. So I get in, and I had no idea that my feet were a little bit dirty. Hey, just send that video that you recorded on your phone, that I recorded from your phone. Y'all have to see this.
You recorded it from my phone?
No. Yes, because my phone's in the back charging, and your phone was sitting there, and I'm driving. This is not the video that you've already seen. This is not the video you've already seen. This is the most ridiculous of all videos.
I have a cut on my thumb that I keep picking.
Oh,
Sorry.
no. You will have never seen a more ridiculous video than this one I'm about to show you. This is it over here, I hope. This is what I... Jamie, really?
Well, baby, I can't stand it. It's going to get everywhere.
Guys,
Like,
I get out of the car and my feet get a little bit muddy. And she's freaking out.
me and Steve made the whole trip without having to do this.
Well, you
Just
missed,
so you didn't know.
you missed a few spots under here.
Did I?
Do not hit my foot.
I'm not.
I cannot believe you're vacuuming while you should be buckled into your seatbelt.
Don't kill us.
And they say I have problems. No, they do. They say that I have problems with clean freaking. Y'all do. You say that I have problems. Like there's something wrong with me. Like I'm like some kind of a
Hold on.
weirdo.
Like it's the new Mini Pearl, and Steve and I went all the way across the country.
Someone just called me a filthy animal. You filthy animal. I'm not a filthy animal. My feet were a little bit dirty. They had sand. It's wet. Look, it's still wet out here. And I'm walking across pastures and I'm picking up and feeding up. And someone says they don't even blame you. Lori, take it back. Lori, take it back. Where's Lori, where's the loyalty?
It's a living space, right? But we also sleep in there, we eat in there, like everything, and we drive. I know. I'm a weirdo. But Steve and I made it all the way across the country and back and didn't have any of those problems whatsoever.
Thank you, Alyssa. OCD at its finest.
Well, that's why we work out, because we both have a little hint of it, okay? A little hint of a lot of letters is what we both have. So many ways.
Here's what I said in my video that I made. I didn't have that particular snippet. I wish I would have. But I said that it's kind of like that new car thing that whenever you get a new car or even a new used car. Oh no, do y'all hear what I hear? Listen. Who can identify that sound? Listen. Who can identify that sound and know what is happening? I want to see who knows.
They may not be able to hear it.
They can hear it.
I see it.
Okay, so you're all saying Carl, but what is the noise he's making? Carl's in heat. So Carl, okay, here we go. Jane Doe. Jane D. Jane D says ostrich wanting to mate. So that's what happens right there is whenever Carl starts making that sound, that means that,
This is drum.
That means he's calling the girls in from far and wide. And he goes, hey, I am single and ready to mingle. Yeah. And Tina's like, the hell? And Debbie freaks out too. But no, that's what.
I'll tell you what those girls say. We're right here.
We're right. Hello, what's wrong with us?
Why can't you whisper it? Why you gotta call so loud? Why don't you whisper sweet nothings in our ear? And they're like, we're right here, and we just did it yesterday. But Carl's like,
but here's what I look a lot deeper into what he's doing over here. You know me well enough to know why I love the fact that he's doing that. And it's not because I can't wait to have more babies. Why do I love the fact that he's making that noise here a week into his arrival?
That means he's healthy.
He's healthy and he's happy.
Yeah.
He feels safe. He feels like this would be a great place to start a family.
Yeah.
And don't we all wish we could feel that way in life? Because I tell you what, when you get stressed out, when you're worried, when you're nervous, I think that most of y'all would agree. The first thing that you don't want to do is go be romantic. And you don't want to, do those kind of things. That's the last thing on your mind. But when you get settled and you're complete and whole on the inside and the outside, you feel good, you look good, all those kind of things, guess what? And that right there tells me that Carl has finally said, you know what? This is not too shabby. We got food, we got water, we got shelter. This would be a great place to have a family and to raise a family. Yeah. And that makes me feel so very happy for him.
Yeah. People are laughing about my OCD vacuuming situation. I love that vacuum. Okay. I can vacuum the couch cushions. I can, and all the things. And yeah, it is a new space, kind of like a new car. and I want to keep it clean. So he was laughing at me. He's like, "Are you kidding me?"
No, I say that that happens to everybody, but you normally give it a month and then that will be long gone. That vacuum will run out of battery and she'll stop working so hard to keep it clean.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'll have to post a link to the vacuum. I found it on Amazon. It's short. It has, you can buy the pole if you wanted to use it as a stick vacuum, but I just have the little thing you put in the end and then it hangs on the wall in the RV and I charge it. It works out great. But I do have rugs down the middle of the RV. My mom made me a rug. Somebody sent you and I a rug that says, something about it. This is where the adventure begins, Lester and Jamie. And I have those down the middle of the whole thing, but it was up underneath the driver's spot and like it's sandy, so it's going to get in everywhere. So sorry that I
No, I thought it was cute, and I did not do it to make fun of you, but I just think that it's cute that you still have that new car feel.
God, yeah.
Even though you've already had 2 long road trips, and we've done multiple short visits. You and I've had 2 overnights ourselves at different campgrounds. 2 or 3?
2.
Just 2.
And then we took it the other day.
And then it's been out and about, and it's already a month old, if not older.
And we took it to get the generator serviced.
But she is still treating it like it's a brand.
I'll treat it that way the whole time.
Like, I hope. Listen, I hope that you will.
It is a dog-free zone. Sorry, it is a animal-free. Like all of it is. That's what I'm planning to keep it as.
Poor Megan's like, the hell, I ain't gonna stay in that thing. That's what she's gonna treat it. I ain't gonna have her in there all trying to vacuum up behind me.
Oh my gosh.
Poor Miss Megan walking around trying to help us work the crowds. Okay, we got to talk about it. We got 10 minutes. Let's just go ahead and talk about it. So I already know right now there's going to be this split amongst the friends here in the chat. There's going to be this huge split and a divide. And don't think that Jamie and I have not had so many discussions. But everyone knows that I have this vision that I would like to do. Meet the Morrows. I really would like you all to have a chance to meet my dad, because my dad will not be here forever, guys. Face it, he's not. And I hope that he lives to be 90 or 100. That would be wonderful. But he's not. And my mom will not be here forever. And we've had a scare with Levi, who's still working through some stuff.
Yeah.
And I would just really like to have a chance to, and this is what I told Jamie. I said, before you say no, just hear me out. The social media, internet, has been so good to us. And some of the stories that Jamie brought home with her from Alabama motivated and inspired her to keep doing what she's doing, because it brings joy to people. Now, I know that we can sometimes disagree on stuff, but people find so much joy in videos and video creators. And people drove far and wide to meet and to hug you and to share stories with you. They did a little bump and grind on Flat Lester and stuff. That's besides the point. But I says, why don't we just give back? And we don't have to give much of anything besides a day of our time. We could give them the experience to drive up, visit with the animals, hang out with the Morrow family. For those channels that you like to follow, the Shirtless Jake, the Gigi or Pawpaw, the Sister Kim, the Bud and Stephanie, Ellie and Megan. I'm forgetting a whole lot of people. Tina and Rob, Sister Kim and Levi. You know what I'm saying? And just we could all have that. I think that we've been blessed to have a place right here where we have space to do that. And all I'm going to say, and I'll let you talk, is that my only thing is that we will not have restrooms here.
Yeah.
And I says, the reason that I will not get porta potties and the reason that I will not let people use the RV restroom is so that people realize that this is a short meet and greet. This is a pull up, take some pictures, give some hugs, shake some hands, have a good cry, share a story, and then don't what do they call it? Don't wear out your welcome. Don't wear out your welcome. Go ahead and get in your car and leave on out and let somebody else have a chance. And so I'm afraid if I put a bunch of porta potties here, then we're going to have people linger around and hang around all day. Luckily, we'll have mostly women. And so women are not going to go out behind the barn and pee the way a man will. So women will have to realize that if you're going to come to this event, then you better stop at that rest stop right across the road. Use the restroom, because as soon as you got to go pee again, sorry, but that's time to leave. Now, I am not saying that we're not asking for a penny. We're not going to ask you for a penny, and we're not going to ask you to buy nothing. It's simple, a meet and greet. So is it worth flying in from all across the country just for a 20, 30-minute visit? It depends on how much you want to meet, but it's not going to be an all-day event. I mean, we'll be here for as long as my mom and dad can stay, as long as they can keep, on their feet. But we're not going to stress out any of the creators, because I'm just going to be honest. The stories that I hear from the Alabama event was it was a torturous day for everybody. And I'm thinking November, beautiful weather, 70s, possibly 80 degrees, but it's not going to be hot and sunny. No mosquitoes. Jeans and a t-shirt, maybe a sweater. All right, I will let you talk.
Okay.
No, and that would be so dumb to wear diapers so you can stay longer.
I have anxiety about this.
We will not, hold on. No, we're not selling food, because we're not able to host that many people at the same time. I got to make this crystal clear. It's a meet, greet, and then say your goodbyes.
So I'm having anxiety about it because he doesn't know. And I had anxiety about before I got to Alabama, and then after Alabama, and knowing the volume of people and the amount of people it took to control the crowd and to handle parking, and the infrastructure around it was it was a lot. And Lester is a little naive. I think he forgot what it was like when we had 20 people and we did tours in Plum Grove and how stressful that was. And this will be so much more. And he will not be able to be involved in the control of it. And that's the part, is you will not be able to communicate, handle, instruct, do anything, because you will be consumed by the hugging and loving and all of the wonderful, powerful things about it. So I have to call this out. We've not talked to any Marls about this yet. This is still in dream space here. And we're working through all the details. I want to do it as well, but there's a lot of logistics that have to happen. And I don't know if we can plan it for November. That's the other part.
It has to be November, because by then Levi will be out of the hospital. That will be before Jake's baby's born. And that's the best weather. It will be more than likely the third weekend in November, because I want to make sure I have Lex here.
But you also have Thanksgiving in November.
No, we're not going to have them here for Thanksgiving.
I know, but that's what I mean. We have a lot of logistics to work out, is all I'm saying. And
your grandbaby will already be born, and you'll be back home from that by the mid-November. And if you plan on going back, you wouldn't go back until Thanksgiving anyway.
And there's a lot that has to go into this before we finalize everything about it. And we'll get there. And I want people to be able to experience it, but I want people to respect it as well. And that is I think I have a good, healthy fear of what could happen. And I want people to be safe as well, because we are on the interstate, and traffic could become a problem, and parking could become a problem, and flow, and all of those things. And we're going to need some help, and to recruit some help that aren't just the Morrows, because the Morrows are part of the people. That's the thing that I don't think that you realize, is I was incapacitated in a way of I was consumed by what was in front of me. There was nothing on the outside that I could have handled more. And that's where I think that is something we have to just be thinking about. Yes, security, people with parking, people to help with traffic, just all of that. So we're working on the, like, Lester and I are having active discussions about this, and I know that you're going to talk to your family about it as well, but give us a little time before we, like,
Yeah, don't be buying plane tickets.
don't make any plans yet, because this is potentially pretty big, and we want to do it right and give everybody a good experience. But as Lester mentioned, like, we don't have public restrooms. We're not handicap accessible, and those are.
No, if you're on a walker or if you're in a wheelchair, we have rock and gravel.
I can barely walk on it some days.
So you have to understand that no matter, even though this may be a good idea, it may not be for you. So, but you got to be smart enough to know what you can and what you cannot do. And then I think the main thing is just don't, it cannot be an all day event. So if you think that it'll be fun to show up at 8 o'clock and stay till we close up at 3 or 4, that's not the way it's going to work. It can't be that way.
Yeah.
So it will be, I think that we can control a whole lot of the flow, and we can also control a whole lot, but we'll obviously have people here to help manage all of those things. And it's obvious from the comments for all those saying it's a horrible idea. I don't expect to see you here. I don't expect you to be here.
I think they worry about our safety, the safety of people, the safety of the animals. And then I'd also, this is the part that is like the repercussions of it. I don't want people to think that we're just open to the public every day from there. I don't want people to just think like, oh, they had a meet and greet this day, we'll just start showing up every day. So like, that's the thing, is like, we have a lot to work on about this, and I'm not trying to be mean. I had the most amazing experience, but it was at a public place that wasn't our home or where we keep our animals, and that's the difference.
But see, that to me is the difference. That's why this experience for people will be 100 times greater than going to some nursery or going to some VFW hall, because over here, the things that bring people to the channel, the babies, will be here, and you'll have a chance maybe not to touch them, and you can't feed them, but you can walk along and turn backwards and take that selfie in front of the bulls or in front of the big birds or in front of the horses or with the babies, or Caroline or whoever else. And I just think it would be a beautiful moment. And could it get out of hand? Absolutely. So what we would have to absolutely control traffic flow. And I think the biggest thing that people have to understand is you have to keep moving. This is not come in and plop down and sit here all day.
Yeah. And I still have to call the insurance. Like, this has like been a 36-hour conversation. We are not that deep into it yet. And I know that he didn't get to go to Alabama. So there's a longing and a yearning to connect in the way that I was able to. I just want to do it right. And I want it to be safe for everyone. And I want it to, like, I know that you have hopes and dreams in November, but I think we also need to consider the springtime. So maybe we'll see.
Well, the discussions will continue, but and like I said, the internet is divided.
Well, we're divided. I mean, you can feel it.
Yeah. No, but like I said, I think that my back is itchy. I think that the best and smartest thing that we could do is not have a bunch of porta potties, because that would guarantee that people can't sit here all day. That would be, because otherwise, guys, think about it. The problems that we've had in the past with having people come over is they want to linger. And there's nothing wrong. You want to have a really good long visit. And so this has to be understood that there's no lingering. You cannot just linger. You cannot just park your car and take up space and linger. So it's real simple. You pull in, you get a spot, you go meet everybody who you want to hang out with, who you like to watch. And then you respectfully walk back to your car and leave. And so as we have someone else who can come up and take your spot and visit, that will make my dad and mom be able to come by and do what they want to do. Bud and Steph, Tina and Rob, everybody who you may want to talk to could be here and would be here, because like I said, you've done so much for this family. And I think it would be a great way to give back to you, to be able to hear your stories and shake your hands. And I want to do it while my dad's able to. So Kathy says, well, Lester, it's your fault. You divided it. No, Kathy, I'm sorry you see it that way. Jamie and I are not arguing. And if you're arguing, that's dumb. What we're doing is having a discussion about a possible meet and greet. It's actually a good thing. And we're having good discussion. And, but in any time that you plan something that could be potentially big, or it may not be much of anything at all.
I think it'll be very big. And
Well, see, here's why I think it's not, because I think that someone would be foolish to, if we repeatedly say over and over and over, we're not having food vendors. There's no restrooms available. We're not handicapped accessible. Then that should on its own make people realize like, well, you know what? I got to pee every 10 minutes. I probably shouldn't go. Or there's no way I can go from 8 until 4 without eating. Or there's no way I can't, get around on my walker or my wheelchair.
I've also thought about like RSVPs and time slots, like because until you've experienced the volume and
But they publicize that on all of these channels, on all of these different audiences, on all of these things. And like you said yourself, 99% of the people are locals who come every year. You only get 1% of those who travel in. So fine, if we get a few locals and a few that travel in, I don't know.
We have a lot to talk about is what we're saying. And we don't have it nailed down yet. We're not ready to announce for sure or when or all those things. And we're going to keep talking about it. We have big projects to do today at both facilities, both ranches. And we also have to run to town and grab a few things to be able to do those projects. And I imagine while we're doing those projects, we're going to have a lot of conversation about it. I also want Lester to get on the phone with Jason and run his idea, because Jason is the most experienced with meet and greets and can probably validate some or help navigate some of those things. Just because I think I see what happens when we just have the Morrows over, and how the parking drives you crazy and how much it is to navigate just with our family. And that the time from the event, you're actually out there doing all those things. And you have to know that you won't be able to do any of that. And that's the part for me. I'm just like, it's going to be something. I'm sorry for the people that are like so mad at me because I'm not shooting down Lester's dreams.
No. I promise you, I'm reading as many comments as I can. And there is a straight divide of, it would be a beautiful experience compared to those who are saying, Lester, this is the dumbest thing you've ever come up with. And so ultimately, I don't think that anyone really gets the reasoning behind it. We're not asking you for a penny. We're not trying to make money off merch or off ticket sales or anything else. And then it's just all over the place. Anyway, it was an idea. You gotta get it?
No.
It was an idea, and it was fun to think about. And I'm not letting it go quite yet. And, like I said in a couple of other lives, I've had some brilliant ideas that have really helped small channels grow. We talked about how many people now are familiar with the Zion Creek, and who every time he makes soaps, he sells out. And his first text is to us, thanking us for giving him that opportunity. And then you got so many other channels, the Eldridge fam, who make a beautiful living with their daily vlogs, who were introduced to the world from coming and working with us and doing something that you didn't support. But I pushed you. I said, we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
You did.
And we've made some dreams come true for a lot of people. And I think that this is a way that we can not only give to the other Morrow Hill creators, but have a chance to put an arm around you and hear a story. And you'll just have to be respectful of time and knowing that if there's not a line, then by all means, hang out a little bit. But if you look around and see that there's people who are coming up the driveway and there's nowhere to park, then be respectful, and just know that this is not an all day and an all weekend trip. So
we'll keep talking about it, and we'll keep you posted on what's going on.
Absolutely. Anyway, that is our hour. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to reading all of the wonderful comments when the video's over. All right. And you do know the number one thing is going to be this. If you go read comments on my channel, it's going to be support for my idea. If you go read comments on your channel, it's going to be support for you shutting down this idea. You do know that. People are so loyal, and that it's fun, it's fascinating, but it's also sometimes just not real fair. But it is what it is. We'll figure it all out, and we'll let you guys know as soon as we do. Okay? I promise you that.
We love you all.
Wrap it up, Jamie. Wrap it up, and then we're going to play a
We
fun
love
video.
you all, and we're so grateful that you take time to have coffee with us on Saturday, and you give us the greatest gift of all, which is your time. We hope you stay safe, stay well. How's your throat, by the way?
Oh, it burned it away.
Burned it right out?
It burned
That's
it right
great.
out.
On 50 acres where the grass grows high lives a longhorn bull with a watchful eye. He's got pedigree, pride, and that Texas glare, with a stare that'll stop you cold right there. Don't mess with Tex, you best respect. He's king of the land, and he don't forget. He don't want trouble, just wants his space. Give him that, it won't end in a chase. He's the legend, the pride of the West. Don't mess with Tex. He don't need touching to know you're near. Nothing wrong with a healthy fear. He ain't mean, but he ain't no pet. He'll give respect if you give what you get. Don't mess with Tex, just tip your hat. He knows where you stand, and he's fine with that.
Did you see that?
He's done his job,
Can we read that?
and he's earned his rest. Still
Yes,
the
we
boss,
see your comment, Jesse.
still the best. He's the thunder that rolls with every step. Don't mess with Tex. He ain't slowing down, just taking it in, watching his family chase the wind. But he'll always be the name they say when they talk about bulls of the Texas way. Don't mess with Tex, the Longhorn King. He gave it all, I didn't miss a thing. With his lady by his side, he'll roam his days out Texas style. So raise a glass